there was a surprise win that happened in Trump country, specifically Mar-a-Lago. And so Democratic candidate, what is her name, Dame? By the name of, let me get her name, Emily Gregory, first time candidate, defeated a Trump backed Republican named John Maples and projected to be the November winner in the upcoming midterm elections. So what we're seeing now is this the talkings of perhaps a blue tsunami that is coming in this next critical voting cycle.
Well, if the Democrats are smart, and they haven't been lately, if they are smart, they would run on affordability because affordability is still terrible, and uh, we can't afford groceries, and y'all want to pay $1 billion a day for a war. You can't lose on that. Like if that's your message, like stay there, just stay there.
Mm-hmm.
Stay there talking about we can't, gas prices are up, food prices are up, and y'all paying $1 billion a day. And our president got on TV and said, we could pay for war, but we can't pay for daycare.
Which is a Pac. That is a Pac lyric, right? You know what I'm saying? You can pay for wars, but you can't feed the poor, right? That is really interesting, right? How
Yeah,
the
yeah.
hip hop person that was very, had a platform to critique this worshiping. Can you hear me? Because my it says my internet is unstable. Can
Yeah,
you
I can
hear
hear
me?
you.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought that that's really interesting. I think if people who are running against Trump backed candidates or MAGA hard candidates just takes that clip where Trump is like, we have a war. We can't pay for daycare or Medicare or Medicaid. Like, just take that clip and keep remixing that and know that, this candidate is in this same time
Yeah.
frequency. I think that will get a lot of results. I would like to add, after the tsunami, after any tsunami, right? There's like
Mhm.
this flattening period. And I think after this tsunami, there has to be people in place that keep these people who are projected to win accountable. That's the
Yeah.
part we still have yet to do. It's like, okay, yeah, we won because we have now been programmed to say, push that button, get me in, and I will do the work for you in Washington. And they go to Washington or whatever it is, city council, and they don't do absolutely nothing, right?
Don't do a
But
damn
take back
thing.
shots on the balcony. Okay. West Oakland. Okay, anyway. Okay, so I'm sorry. I just went.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
No, but you're right. I think the biggest thing is, like you said, every time there's a big Democratic win, like even the last time, I think when Barack Obama was president, when they had the House, they had all three branches of government, there was nobody holding their feet to the fire. Like, yo, y'all got to utilize y'all power to pass these progressive policies. Y'all got to, we have to make them legislate.
Hmm.
That's on us as citizens. The citizens have to get more involved to push them to legislate. Like,
Hmm.
if we care about affordability, we can't just let them get in there and kowtow to, the boosters and stuff that they, who give them money for
Hmm.
their campaigns. Like the citizens have to get involved, and the citizens have to find ways to push holding accountability. Like you said, show up city council meetings,
Hmm.
calling your representatives because
Hmm.
that does matter. Like if you getting calls, because I've watched a lot of these, and I'm sure you have too. I've watched a lot of these panels and what do they call them, committees. If they're getting a lot of phone calls from, they saying they like, yo,
Hmm.
our citizens are calling us saying this, that, and the third. I'm like, oh, they get those calls, and it matters if there's a big enough flood of people calling in and say, yo, I'm not happy with this. So we do have to find ways to keep them accountable, keep pushing forward.
Yeah, I think if we incorporate those disenfranchised voters, I don't want to say disenfranchised, or people who, because you have people who want to vote but legally cannot vote, and then
Yeah,
you have people who are like, I don't believe in the voting process. We need all
yeah,
those folk. You still
yeah.
have to hold these people accountable regardless. And I think
Hmm.
that would be like a good, section, or that would be a good lane that they could occupy, and how we do kind of, push the line or push these things, as they say, as we move forward.
Well,
Uh,
we can't let government happen to us because that's what's happening. We can't just let the government happen. You know what I mean? Like,
Right, and that's one of the, you know what I'm saying, the psh, psh, the bitch slaps that a lot of people received was they thought that, oh, all I just needed to do was go to work and all this other stuff, and government was going to be governmenting, you know,
yeah,
for me. And they really clearly, all, you know, the years that people were like, you got to make these folk do shit, right? Now
yeah,
they're really understanding, oh, that's what they mean. Yeah,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
exactly what we meant.